are getting the start tonight. Stillman White with the ball. White, of course, a guy who had a couple of big games in the tournament as a freshman when Kendall Marshall was injured back in 2012. Coker, a former member of the football team, doesn't play much at all, but they both get the start here on senior night.
And Duke in man-to-man looking to switch most every exchange. North Carolina is going to want to try to go inside, get a piece of the paint early on.
Britt short on the three. Duke ball as they come down the court for the first time. Frank Jackson coming off a couple of really good games. Too strong off the back of the iron, and Kennedy Meeks with a rebound.
Well, maybe not the best shot to start out for Frank Jackson. Want to get all the way to the basket if you can, because you're going to have some matchup advantages early.
Hicks baseline into traffic, turns it over to Jones. Kennard into traffic, no, but
James did it when he was at Kansas.
Field goal percentage, free throw percentage, three-point percentage, and you see player of the year.
Well, he's had a magnificent year. Duke going with 1-2-2 three-quarter court press.
Meeks off the rim and down to Kennard, and back come the Blue Devils in transition. Still alive on the glass, out of bounds.
This is the matchup you're going to see Duke try to exploit. Kennedy Meeks is guarding Jason Tatum. He turns it over.
Pinson. And Carolina actually out-rebounded by Duke by one in the first matchup at Cameron. You don't hear that very often. Carolina as good a rebounding team as there is in the country, as Emil Jefferson banks one home.
Well, Carolina missing some chippies inside. Duke able to get out in transition.
Hicks with deep position, lays it in. Carolina on the board.
And that's what North Carolina missed in the first ball game between these two teams. When Isaiah Hicks missed the game with that hamstring injury, gives them a legit low post player. Along with Kennedy Meeks, they can really attack inside and go after matchups themselves.
Jefferson, who just had his senior night a few days ago, drives and reverses it home.
Well, you are going to see Duke try to drive Kennedy Meeks at every opportunity. Anytime that you see a big guy on a perimeter player or Emil Jefferson catches it with Kennedy Meeks on him, you are going to see a drive.
Matt Jones, terrific defender, given the assignment of Justin Jackson. Hicks threads the needle in. Meeks at the line. 93 at Duke. Could hit 1,000 this year if they have a nice run over the next. Roy Williams as well, another Hall of Famer, 14th year at the University of North Carolina as the head coach, as Meeks has a very productive trip down the court.
And while Duke is going to try to exploit matchups on their offensive end, North Carolina is going to go inside when they've got a smaller guy and a big guy.
Jackson turns it over, numbers for the heels. Justin Jackson. What a pass from Pinson.
Well, Theo Pinson is a fabulous passer, and that was just a beautiful pass.
The noise level really ratcheting up here with the Dean Dome.
As is the Carolina defense.
Matt Jones misses a three.
And Jones has really struggled from the field in his last three games. 5 of 24 coming into this one in his last three. Good pass.
Meeks. In and out, Tatum the rebound.
North Carolina continues to get the ball inside. Well, they've got a couple guys that can score and shoot over the smaller Blue Devils.
Grayson Allen coming off the bench tonight because of the ankle injury, so Jackson getting a lot of the ball handling responsibilities for Duke. Another missed three. Jones got knocked down, trying to get back into the play, and he does. Comes up with a steal.
Boy, what a terrible pass. And Matt Jones is now 2 of his last 13 from 3. He needs to get one to go down to start feeling better about things and become more confident offensively, because he is a great defender.
A good pace in the early going here in Chapel Hill. Jefferson just keeps on going and banks home another one.
Kennedy Meeks made an error there. He gambled on the top side on that catch, and that opened up a straight line drive for Emil Jefferson. You got to stay between Jefferson and the basket. That was a defensive mistake by Kennedy Meeks, where he's not likely to get a steal there.
Jackson baseline with his patented floater.
Who is better at college basketball in the mid-range game than Justin Jackson?
Better than 18 points per game for the junior.
He has had a fabulous season on both ends of the floor. Really improved as a defender this year.
Guarding Kennard at this end. Jefferson again.
North Carolina fast-paced game with more possessions. A little bit of a deeper team that goes to its bench more. But it's been a challenge guarding him. He's just putting his head down and going to the basket and getting to the rim.
Remember when he suffered the foot injury earlier this year, the same foot that he suffered a serious injury to last year. But Coach K said after the last game, the win over Florida State during the week, Jefferson getting healthier and really responded with a big game against the Seminoles. Grayson Allen, Harry Giles into the game. 15 minutes off the bench Tuesday against Florida State.
Well, Allen switches off now on Justin Jackson.
Barry knocks it down. 41% from beyond the arc.
One of the top three-point shooters in the ACC by percentage. And Justin Jackson makes almost 3 per game. They have got to knock down more than 4 threes in this game if North Carolina wants to win it.
Jefferson won't take the baseline jumper, trying to back down May. Jump hook in and out.
Good block out by Tony Bradley.
Barry guarded by Allen. Former AAU teammates and friends, and Barry knocks one down over him.
Well, you can see Joel Barry very aggressive offensively, but Grayson Allen's been hobbled by an ankle injury. I think North Carolina wants to try to test him out and go after him early.
Can Kennard get going? Tough shot will go for Luke Kennard.
Oh, what a great offensive player he is. Also an excellent rebounder for a guard. He's so good with his shot fake.
Jackson driving Jones. Good help by Harry Giles. Carolina retains possession.
The only guy on this Carolina team that scored double figures at Virginia, 12 points, in a game in which Carolina inexplicably scored only 43 points.
Luke May. They're up by 4 here at the Dean Dome. Again at stake tonight. Carolina has already clinched the outright ACC championship and, of course, the #1 seed at the tournament.
Could finish 5th in the league.
Amazing.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
18 points over his last 2. 14 of 25 from the field. His prior 3 games, he was just 4 of 13 from the field, 5 points per game. He is in a good place right now and really an attack guard.
And with Allen hobbled by the injury, they need all they can get from Jackson. Good in some configuration will be 3-4-5, and everything from 6 down is known. Heading into the Barclays Center in Brooklyn. It'll start Tuesday night, and you can see every game of the ACC tournament on the ESPN family of networks.
So great pressure on the ball by Joel Barry, and this is a matchup that Jason Tatum is going to drive. Luke May
kicking to Jackson in the corner. Got it.
That's going to cause a rotation. Tatum was able to just get past May.
Quick 3 by Jackson.
Freshman year. Little back pick from Luke Kennard. Just Joel Barry got caught up against Jason Tatum there. Just not alert to get out to Frank Jackson. He's done such a good job on the ball, but off the ball, Joel Barry got lost.
3 freshmen in the game right now for Duke. For each, of course, their first taste of this rivalry in this building. Duke beat Carolina 86-78.
94 feet with nice Quinn Snyder. Can either one of you spell Mikhailuk?
I can't. I can try. M-Y-K.
We don't have that long. 94 feet. It's over.
That was fun. You had fun. They had fun. I can't decide which is my favorite. Malik Monk saying, well, Malik Monk, of course. Great hustle there by Allen, and a terrific look ahead to Tatum for the slam.
What a play by Grayson Allen. First to the floor, got the ball, and had the presence of mind to pitch it ahead. That's a big-time play.
Duke has had a lot of success in recent years against Carolina. In this building as well, as Barry makes his second 3, and it's tied at 19.
Tatum's got the size advantage, but he had his hand down. What does Mark Jackson say? Hand down, man down.
Allen hearing the boos every time he touches the ball. Tatum driving May and Hicks back into the game for Carolina. Duke looking to retake the lead. Tatum for 3. Hicks inside looking for room, finds Barry. It's his third three of the game. We've had 7 lead changes in less than 10 minutes of basketball.
It's Duke, Carolina. What do you expect? What a pass by Isaiah Hicks.
Allen with a shot fake. Pass deflected and stolen by Barry.
Boy, Joel Barry has been all over the place in this game. Maybe he doesn't like coming off the bench.
Grayson Allen nearly a steal. Hicks too strong in this game with his first bucket, surpassed Kennedy Meeks. We talked about this the last time we saw Carolina, and he's added to his total tonight. He's got a chance to surpass 1,000 rebounds in his career. He came into the game tonight at 9:56.
Really remarkable. And Emil Jefferson in his last game went over 1,000 points at Duke, and he's got over 800 rebounds.
We got some guys in this game who have been getting it done at the highest level for a while.
Wow.
Banked in by Kennard.
Talk about a guy who's not hesitating. I don't think he meant to bank that in, but that was a difficult shot over Theo Pinson.
If he can raise his scoring average just a little bit between now and the end of the season, Kennard has a chance to be the first Blue Devils. Hicks trying to take advantage of his size against Tatum. Tatum will drive him at one hand, and Hicks will try to bully him at the other.
Well, it looked like he got away with a little shuffle there, but a strong move by Isaiah Hicks. And North Carolina's going to continue to go inside.
Kennard banks home another one.
Maybe he did mean to bank it in if it happens twice.
Well, he's smirking after the second one.
It's a trend.
Seventh Woods, the freshman, off the back of the iron, and here's Jackson.
Not sure that's the shot that North Carolina wanted from Seventh Woods. Not a great jump shooter.
Tatum with lots of space. Could he banked home a couple of shots.
Opportunity to go to Tatum and allow him to exploit that matchup.
Trying to remind Hicks that they need him in this game, especially because he missed the first one with that hamstring injury. And he says he has no problem going up to him and letting him know when he's not playing well or when he's out of position and committing a silly foul.
Well, a loss for Carolina with Hicks on the bench. As Jay mentioned, May now draws a very tough assignment in having to guard Tatum. Pinson pulls up from the wing. May with the offensive rebound, but he threw it away. And he was falling out of bounds.
It started Duke's break.
Jackson, no. Got a big win today, beating Florida. Some of the
kid. And absolutely controls the game from the point guard position without dominating the ball.
He's one of the Wooden Award final top 15 candidates. Justin Jackson is as well. So's Luke Kennard. Jackson, turn around, and it goes.
Rush, some deep ones.
So what this could mean is Jones goes to the bench with 2, is that Mike Krzyzewski may need significant minutes here from Grayson Allen, a bad ankle and all. Allen back in the game, 8 minutes to go in the half. Allen has not attempted a shot during his time in the game so far tonight.
Got to stay down on Luke Kennard's shot fakes.
And more conventionally, he'll not use the glass this time and rattle it home to put Duke back on top.
But that's not necessarily that bad of a result for North Carolina, because they made him take a tough 2 instead of giving him a 3.
Tipped back in by Meeks.
Luke Kennard trying to say that the ball was up over the cylinder, but nobody boxed out Kennedy Meeks. And although Kennedy Meeks doesn't explode off the ground, he gets to the ball, and he's got great second.
Their team go back and forth in a game that's already seen 11 lead changes.
Never saw anyone quicker from the catch to the release in college basketball than Antoine Jamison.
Allen the kick.
A really good pursuit there by Joel Barry.
Both teams shooting over 50% so far tonight. And the numbers will go up a little bit for Duke on the bank shot by Jackson.
Well, Frank Jackson much more confident in his last 3 games and has come into this building firing. All in his hands.
Grayson Allen called for his first foul.
A little mismatch here. Surprised Barry didn't try to drive Emil Jefferson.
Hicks may try to back down Kennard. And he does. Spins and lays it in beautifully.
Well, you got to have some help come over. Luke Kennard's not going to be able to guard Isaiah Hicks down in the low post. And you certainly can't get caught behind. If you can try to get around in front, sit on his legs. Far Duke is getting to the free throw line and dominating from there. North Carolina's plus.
Allen knocks
7 from the three-point line in game number 1 in Durham.
Duke 13 out of 27 from beyond the arc in Durham. Carolina 4 for 12.
The screen for the screener for Justin Jackson.
Hicks misses the slam.
Now, you are not going to get an easier shot. Ball kept alive.
And then nobody picks up Tatum, who knocks down the three. What a swing there in favor of the Blue Devils.
A 5-point swing. Missed the dunk, and then an easy, wide-open step-in three for Jason Tatum.
And Duke is up by 4 on the road here in Chapel Hill. Meeks couldn't handle the pass.
Well, he had a wide-open lane to the basket. He's got to catch that and finish it.
Tatum with a pull-up, short. Barry always in attack mode. Hicks with another opportunity. He'll lay it in.
Well, that's almost like an assist. North Carolina doing a good job on the offensive glass in this one. That's 8 second chance points in the ball game. 8-0.
They rebound 42% of their missed shots. The best percentage in the country. Allen has a chance. And Allen completes the 4-point play.
Matt Jones started out guarding Justin Jackson, but just a switch there. Luke Kennard switched out on him.
The drive by Jackson, left hand, no, and a foul.
Hey, Tatum's had a fabulous freshman. He can shoot it. Carolina's about to get it by halftime more than they got against Virginia in 40 minutes up in Charlottesville.
They were held to 43. Allen finds an open Kennard.
Anytime that Justin Jackson is guarding a perimeter player, they need to drive him. He's got 2 fouls. If they can get 3 on him by halftime, that's a big play.
Barry looking for his and finding it. 14 for Joel Barry.
That's sort of the definition of hot. That is one hot player right now. But that until your other defender, your teammate, recovers to the ball.
Jones steps in, finds Allen.
That was a foul.
Jefferson, offense.
Justin Jackson at every opportunity, see if they can pick up that 3rd foul. Same thing for North Carolina. Matt Jones has 2. Emil Jefferson's got 2. Jason Tatum's got 2. You can get a 3rd foul on a player before halftime. That can change the course of the second half.
No Hicks right now for Carolina. No Tatum for Duke. No 3 for Jackson. And Giles down with a rebound for the Blue Devils.
And Justin Jackson saying that he got hit on that shot. And that's 0 for 4 from 3 for Justin Jackson in this game. He's got 8 points, but not able to get anything to go down from deep.
And Allen draws. There's the announcement about the dead ball contact technical foul. Not 100% healthy because of the ankle.
Really surprised of how Duke came out and they played.
Well, Joel Barry, to me, he's been absolutely
College game day, guys.
We sure will. The Alfa Romeo halftime report. A look at the first half here. All kinds of action on the bubble and big wins for a couple of presumptive #1 seeds in the Jayhawks and Villanova. Great give and go, and it will go for Robinson.
Boy, what a beautiful cut by Brandon Robinson and a great pass by Luke May. And Luke May had Jason Tatum on him. And that's a matchup that Tatum has 2 fouls. Luke May be able to get some things done.
Allen with a drive, tough shot.
For North Carolina to play a group of subs. And may be able to take him down into the post. Got a switch.
Barry's been hot tonight, and he stays that way.
Oh, you cannot go underneath. Joel Barry has been dominant. Dominant.
5 for 5 from 3. Mr. Billis, we've had 17 lead changes in the first half.
Is that it?
We could be heading for a 50-50 halftime score.
Joel Barry's already got more threes in this game than Carolina had in the whole first game against Duke and Cameron.
He's driving now. Too strong off the window. Ball still loose. Belongs to Duke. Tatum has to give it up.
Let's see if Duke tries to go with Jason Tatum here against Luke May. There it is.
Crosses over, pulls up. No good.
I think any shot by Joel Berry right now is a good shot.
Or a pass over the top to Bradley.
Carolina showing some full court man-to-man pressure.
They just do get it in.
And Frank Jackson has been playing the point for most of this first half, and he's done a good job against some excellent pressure by Joel Berry.
Looks like Allen may sit out the rest of the half because he's got 2 fouls. Less than a minute to go here in the first half. This qualifies as a large lead for one of these two teams. Wow. The way this one has gone, and Kennard makes a very difficult shot. He's got 13.
Well, Kennard called for the run-out ball screen with Marquise Bolden, and what a terrific offensive player Luke Kennard is.
May.
One's offense in, but also
5 seconds.
5 seconds.
And tips it out of bounds.
And North Carolina a little loose with the ball, and Roy Williams not appreciating it. Ball's got to go into the hands of Joel Berry. Let him decide what to do. There it is.
Jackson on him, 10 seconds. Ball screen Bradley. Pinson will launch. And that'll be all in a great 20 minutes of action. State. Carolina's already clinched the outright ACC regular season championship after Notre Dame lost earlier today to Louisville. This is big, big, big for Duke. If they win, they're the 4 seed. They get a double bye at the ACC tournament. If they lose, they're the 5 seed. They have to play a second round game on Wednesday. Of course, for Carolina, although they've clinched already the outright title, they don't want to lose to Duke twice in the same season.
They want to win this game, and you're going to see Duke continue to try to drive the ball because the free throw line has been a huge.
And we'll see if anybody were to pick up an early 3rd foul in this half, how that would impact their playing time. Hicks, one of the guys with 2. Up and in.
Duke is switching some exchanges. And when there's a switch and you're going to have a little guy guarding Isaiah Hicks, he's been very aggressive in getting to the rim.
Senior night for Hicks. Senior night for Meeks. Meeks down with a rebound. Long pass deflected away by Kennard.
Well, you just have to throw that ball ahead. That wasn't a very good pass by Kennedy Meeks. Just throw it ahead and let the offensive player run through it.
Jefferson, who had some very good moments offensively early in the first half. Terrific move, and he banks it in with a left hand.
His footwork is so good, pivoting around big guys.
Both Jefferson into double figures.
Both Jefferson and Luke Kennard are very good with their footwork and fakes.
Good D there by Jones. He's another guy playing with 2 fouls.
Who by the 5th-year senior.
Barry gets a switch. Tatum on him. He'll drive him. Fade away shot not close. Meeks got a hand on it.
My experience, that doesn't work.
Washington State right after the conclusion of this game tonight.
Or more. That is a dangerous offensive team.
And your favorite pick and pop guy in America in Thomas Welsh.
He never misses an open 15-footer. It's just about automatic.
Barry with a change of speed. Offense. But that's a big call. Jackson playing with a world of confidence the last couple of games, isn't he? Meeks got a piece of that.
But he is seeing a big basket right now.
Kennard. Open man Jones. Carolina making Duke take some tough shots.
Well, that was really good defense by Isaiah Hicks. Moved his feet, kept his hands up.
Made a 3 and knocked down all 7 of his free throws in the first half.
Another miss. Wide open shot that time for Justin Jackson. He's not getting anything to fall outside the arc. I think he's 0 for 5 from 3.
He is. And the team, other than Barry, is 0 for 9. Jefferson. Tatum. Count it.
Boy, what a heck of a pass right there by Emil Jefferson. One-on-one in the post. He was just backing Kennedy Meeks down.
Double figures for Tatum. Jackson. And Carolina back on top.
Ultimately, moving without the ball, Justin Jackson is going to find an opening. Can't get anything to go from three, but he is an excellent cutter.
Jefferson spinning on Meeks.
Good job by Meeks to stay in front.
Kennard off Allen's right-handed.
Middle drives. Get fouls.
Tied again. Remember, Jefferson's got 3. Meeks over him, left it short. Jackson. It's still alive, and it's still Carolina's. May got it.
North Carolina is so aggressive on the glass. If they can't grab it, they keep it alive. And Carolina has been dominating the paint and dominating the glass.
Kennard almost turned it over. It's still loose.
They got a foul.
A foul on Joel Berry. Particularly crisp in the truck tonight. The Gnome taking over the directing duties, at least for the time being. Jackson with a drive up and in and counted. And
they're going to try to make the Carolina big guys go.
They're all in double figures, and they're back on top as we go to Maria.
You know, in the UNC huddle, coaches were just telling Kennedy Meeks to stay straight up. Of course, they were talking when Emil Jefferson is backing him in and going right at him. A little bit of a different story when you got a quick guard coming at you there, guys.
Well, Carolina has got to figure out a way to play good defense without fouling, because Duke is getting to the free throw line at will.
Jackson misses the runner. Bradley comes up with a loose ball.
Tony Bradley has got a great pair of hands. His offensive rebound rate close to 20% when he's on the floor. He averages 7.5 offensive rebounds per 40 minutes.
Jefferson. Got Bradley in the air and finished.
Well, what a great fake by Emil Jefferson. He's having an outstanding basketball game.
Britt off to Jackson. Jackson off to May. And May will reverse it up and in.
What a pass and what a better catch and finish by Luke May.
Grayson Allen, Harry Giles getting ready to come in.
And Grayson Allen's got 10 points in this game. He's taken 1 field goal attempt. But he's 7 of 7 from the free throw line. There's another foul.
And Kennard, 85%, of course, as you said, in the last 8 years. Tatum and Jackson out. Giles and Allen in.
Allen on Joel Berry, and Berry should look to drive him.
Bradley, the 17-footer. Well, he shot that with confidence.
Well, baby, he shot it with confidence in Carolina's practices. He's been working on that perimeter jumper, and he did not hesitate from 15 feet. Nate Britt guarding Allen.
Allen off a screen. Nice look. Giles have missed 2 of their last 3. And Harry Giles hearing a chant of overrated right now from the fans here in Chapel Hill. He might be over-injured more than anything else. The guy's a tremendous talent. He's just not playing healthy this year.
He's had 2 knee surgeries in high school and then had a 3rd this season.
He's not been able to be the contributor he wanted to be this year.
Of course not. And he's not going to be the player he was in high school this year. What a switch.
Britt driving on Jefferson, gets by him. Jefferson comes down with a rebound.
Just able to bother that shot enough to make Nate Britt miss. Duke's got to continue to look to put the ball on the floor and try to get a foul on North Carolina, get to the free throw line.
The boos cascading down on Allen again as he hands off to Kennard. 7 to shoot. Kennard for 3. Yes.
That's zero hesitation off that ball screen. If you're not right up there, he is looking to pull the trigger.
19 for Kennard.
What a game. This has been so much fun to watch. Do they even have a shot clock in this game? They don't need one.
Barry gets by Allen. Jefferson got a piece of it. Kennard has it.
An excellent rebounder for a guard. Kennard averages over 5 rebounds a game. Kennard working off low screens from Jefferson or Harry Giles.
Barry forces him out. He hands it off. Jefferson reverses back. Too strong.
That was a good job defensively by Joel Barry.
It's in the first game back at Cameron, but Carolina is taking advantage of Duke on the offense
in this game. You can see what a difference maker he can be in the ball game. But Justin Jackson, he's not been able to get untracked.
A couple of teams who have visions on making it all the way to Phoenix, all the way to the Final Four here in this game, and another team with a big resume and a team that could contend to go all the way to the Final Four in UCLA coming up next against Washington State. Jackson with a handoff, a drive, and a finish.
Boy, his speed, he is so dynamic. As soon as he cuts, he explodes into that cut.
Hicks alone for a moment, takes advantage, and Giles fouls in 26 seconds on Giles.
Luke Kennard has got Nate Britt on him, and Kennard is bigger, stronger, and he can shoot over the top of Nate Britt. But what a matchup with Joel Barry guarding Jackson.
Britt got a hand on it. Kennard gets it back. Allen from the corner. Bradley down low.
What a great post up by Tony Bradley.
Had Jefferson on him. Remember, Jefferson playing with 3.
Well, Bradley just got right in front of Jefferson and pinned him down on the baseline. That was a great play by the freshman.
Allen tries to find a seam. Jackson, corner 3, no. Hicks the rebound. Britt in transition. Lob, tipped away.
A good idea, just poorly executed.
Open is Jackson. Into the chest of Hicks, and they play on.
Well, hard to believe there's no call there.
3 players wound up down on the deck. And Britt will cool things off for a moment.
That had to be something. There's no way that many players can go down when a player is shooting. That looked like a block to me.
Britt no, and Jefferson seals off Bradley. Jefferson wanted over the back on Bradley. Timeout taken by Duke. Duke is up 49-48 pending the outcome of tonight's game, and only 6 points separate these 2 iconic programs.
North Carolina plus 16 in the paint, plus 11 second chance points. Another really good drive.
Tomorrow, our
point line and the free throw line. And Duke is plus 3 from the 3-point line, where they dominated in the first game. They're plus 27, 13-4 in made threes in that first game.
Jackson still can't get one to go from beyond the arc. Great work, great attempts on the offensive glass by Carolina, but it comes down to the Blue Devils.
Well, anytime you play against North Carolina, every defensive player has got to get to the defensive glass.
Loose ball rebound down to Hicks after the miss by Allen. Barry draws the foul. So Barry's got 3.
Those are the first points for Joel Barry in the second half.
After 19 to lead all scorers in the first half.
And Justin Jackson yet to hit a 3. I think he's 0 for 6.
He's guarding Allen right now. Tatum drives. drives and gets all the way to the rim.
I don't know what Isaiah Hicks was doing there. It's almost like he was trying to stop him from getting to the screen and dribbling out toward the scorer's table instead of staying between Jason Tatum and the basket.
Tatum really took over in game one between these two programs. Had 19 all in the second half at Cameron. Rebound Hicks. Hicks had it again, loose on the deck. And they're going to tie it up.
4 games in the ACC tournament. Is it possible? Yeah. But boy, it's going to be awfully difficult. That's why this game has such great importance for Duke for winning the ACC tournament.
Tatum over Hicks, no. Jefferson, a great offensive rebound. Pinson almost snuck in there.
It's a plus 11-point advantage. This is you can drive this matchup.
Jefferson keeps the dribble alive, now finds Kennard. Quick trigger again by Kennard, who's made a number of long shots tonight. Not tonight. Pinson one-on-one with Jones. Meeks is there.
And yet another offensive rebound bucket. Matt Jones did a great job of making Theo Pinson change his angle to the basket, but Kennedy Meeks just got down the floor.
12 offensive rebounds for Carolina. They've turned them into 15 points. The best in the country in that department this year.
Well, Jason Tatum got a switch with Kennedy Meeks on him, but didn't take advantage of it.
Kennard, no. Kennard, yes.
But he tipped that in, or
yes.
Kennedy Meeks. They're both right up there.
And we are tied again.
Like, what a game.
14 ties, 23 lead changes.
It's going to come down to who has the ball last.
These seniors on Carolina as Jackson gets one to go. They want to go out with a victory tonight. A much-needed 3 for Jackson after missing his first 6 from beyond the arc tonight.
Well, Justin Jackson got a switch. Duke went under. Jackson had plenty of time, which he hasn't had much of in this game from 3.
Tatum driving again. Can't get it to go. Jackson, what a pass! Senior night, it's a big one.
Well, and Hicks was struggling coming into this game. In his last 3. Now the question is, what matchup does Duke try to take advantage of on this possession? They need a score.
They go to Kennard. Soft touch, and it rolls in.
A great curl, and he just shot right over the top of the smaller Nate Britt, who is in good position, but Kennard's just bigger and longer. That was just good offense being a little bit better than good defense.
Jackson off to May, cutting to the basket and laying it in. Two great finds from Justin Jackson.
Well, North Carolina leads the ACC in assists, and you can see why in the last several possessions.
Kennard will head to the free throw line. Matt Jones has returned as Kennard makes them both. Was it Sam Cassell who called this a wine and cheese crowd? That doesn't apply anymore.
No, I don't think it applied then either. It's just that Florida State was really good. Remember that team they had back in '92?
Yeah.
Man.
This place has been fired up all night long. Tatum with a rebound in traffic. Numbers for Duke. Kennard. Allen. 3 from the corner, and they're back within 1.
Boy, how fast was that? And a great outlet by Jason Tatum to get it to Kennard. What an answer.
A switch here. Tatum now on Barry. Jefferson now on Barry.
Got to drive this.
He does. And he gets all the way to the glass. Carolina by 3.
Great job by North Carolina to take advantage of the switch.
What a game. Tatum. And a foul before the reaction. It's Lou Alcindor. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar on to watch. 1 of 2 for Tatum. 2-point game. Pinson back into the game for Carolina. Britt to the bench.
Jason Tatum guarding Kennedy Meeks.
Jackson pulls up for the long jumper. No. Allen the rebound, and Duke with a chance to tie or take the lead.
An awfully tough shot with Matt Jones guarding Justin Jackson. It has been a struggle for Jackson to get open shots.
Kennard off a screen. Knew he missed it. Tried to follow it. The rebound comes down to his teammate Tatum, and a fresh 30 for Duke.
Isaiah Hicks not able to get a block out on Jason Tatum.
Tatum driving Jackson.
Offensive foul.
It is. And 2 Tar Heels have 3.
North Carolina needs to go inside. Hicks or Meeks have to touch the ball down in the post.
Will it be Meeks? Barry pulls up. Drains it.
It has been gutsy play after gutsy play.
Allen into the chest of Kennedy Meeks.
Both these teams can score. Which team can stop the other with their defense?
Missed them both.
Now let's see if Carolina goes inside on this possession. I think they've settled for a couple of jump shots. Barry hit his. Justin Jackson did not hit his last one.
10 to shoot. Barry the drive. The floater. Frank Jackson for 3. Pinson comes down with it for the Heels. And it's
Joel Barry. Better get it in.
Tipped away by Jefferson, but out of bounds to Carolina.
Move to get open.
And Hicks right back to Pinson. Now to Barry as we move into the final minute of regulation.
Got a switch. Grayson Allen guarding Isaiah Hicks.
Jackson over Frank Jackson. No. Quick shot. Rebound Duke. Tatum in transition. Lost it. But it's Duke in desperate need of a score. Tatum misses the 3. Carolina crowd thought there was a little pushing and shoving under the basket. Allen with a drive. One's missing it.
And the strength of Duke's free throw shooting down the stretch has let the Blue Devils down on the road.
They don't get a quick steal. They got a foul here. So Frank Jackson.
Don't have to have a 3.
Kennard will get a chance for an old-fashioned 3.
It's just terrific.
Pinson ahead to Jackson. And he'll lay it in for Carolina. It's back to 5. Kennard for 3. Jefferson blocked by Meeks.
From game 1 after being injured in practice the day before the game. Fouls.
Pretty good senior night for him tonight.
A memorable one.
Yep.
The heck of a win for North Carolina.